and future high school students. Would you like to know how by just adding a few simple things to your already busy schedules can really open you up to the beauty of high school life, as well as help you improve academically? Well, the talk I'd like to give to you today is based upon student involvement in on-campus activities. 3 years ago, if you were to ask me how my school day went, my answer would go somewhere along the lines of school was school, school was boring, or the best of all answers, it was fine. But now if you were to ask me how my school day went, my answer would be very different. My answer would go somewhere along the lines of, school was amazing. I talked to the activities director and he told me about some swag new hats he bought for school merchandise, or I learned how to make pages for the new school magazine, Tigre. There's so much I could tell you that 3 years ago, all I could say was, it was fine, but I didn't really mean it. What's the difference between the person I am today and the person I was 3 years ago? 3 years ago, I dreaded school. I did not like coming to school. I was not involved in any extracurricular activities whatsoever. But I did not like school. So I researched homeschooling my freshman year because I did not want to come. But that same year, 3 years ago, freshman year, I remember sitting in class. First period, language arts, Mrs. Madrigal's classroom. I looked around me, and I saw my classmates were having fun. They were enjoying their freshman year, but I wasn't. I was sitting at my desk, quietly but respectfully. And as I looked onto my peers, I saw that they were raising their hands. They were participating and engaging in the conversations. I hardly ever raised my hand. And if I did raise my hand, I raised it shyly, no confidence whatsoever. But my peers shot their hand up into the air with all the confidence in the world so that they can volunteer and participate in activities that I never thought of participating in. So, that moment, I had a realization. I realized I had done this to myself. It wasn't at the fault of others. It was at the fault of my poor choices. I chose not to raise my hand. I chose not to volunteer. I chose not to engage in the conversations. So that moment, I decided I was going to change my pathway. I was going to raise my hand. I was going to speak up. And I was going to engage in the conversations. And class turned out to be fun. It was actually fun when you were a part of the conversation talking. My peers cared to hear what I had to say. So, sophomore year, I decided I was going to join a club. I joined Pinx Club. Pinx Club is the breast cancer awareness club on campus, which revolves itself around advocating the student body of breast cancer and early detection. Because of Pinx Club, I learned how to speak in front of larger crowds. So, once I became comfortable speaking in front of larger crowds and my peers, I began to build relationships with my teachers. And those relationships have extremely impacted me. They molded me into the person I am today and the student I am today. Because of those relationships, I've been able to get through high school life and even adolescent life. So, fast forward a bit to junior year. Junior year, things totally changed for me. I began to paint my face nearly every week for Blue and Gold Fridays. I began to attend nearly every sporting event possible. I looked forward to standing underneath the Friday night lights with my fellow peers, chanting, "I believe that we will win," and chanting the occasional, "I believe that we have won." I was excited to come to school. So now, senior year, I'm involved in so many things, I can't even count them all. I am in Link Crew, which consists of juniors and seniors, and we help integrate the freshmen into high school life. We mentor them, guide them. We're their friend. I still attend nearly every sporting event possible, and I still paint my face practically every Friday. I enjoy school. I don't have a first period, which is pretty interesting because most people that don't have a first period rather sleep in for that extra hour. But what do? I come to school an hour early. I sit on campus, I go to the library, and I just enjoy my time on campus. I love being on campus. Valencia is my home away from home. A place where I want to be, a place where I feel safe. I am proud to be a Tiger. And there are many, many statistics that revolve around student activities and extracurricular activities. And according to High School Today, students with school spirit enjoy school more. They hardly miss school. And also the Education Partnerships Incorporated conducted a study, and the survey showed that students involved in extracurricular activities earned a 3.0 GPA or higher. They hardly missed school, and they were unlikely to even skip class. They were very likely to earn a bachelor's degree or higher. So why does that matter? Why am I telling you all these statistics? Because I am that statistic. Freshman year, I had straight D's, borderline of failing. But because of the extracurricular activities, I met a whole new group of friends that were more than happy to help me learn the lessons I did not understand. Because of the relationships I built with teachers, they were more than happy to help me learn the lessons I did not understand. Sure, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm a straight A student now, because that's not true. But I am somewhat of a B average student. I greatly benefited from joining extracurricular activities, and I believe students can also benefit from joining extracurricular activities. Not only will they have the ability to make a whole new group of friends with similar interests as them, but they will be able to break free from the routine of waking up, coming to school, going back home, doing homework, sleep, and repeat. By joining extracurricular activities, students can break free from that routine and enjoy school in ways they've never expected. I never expected to be painting my face practically every week, adorning tiger stripes all the way down the side of my face. I never expected to be coming to school an hour early just to sit on campus. But yet, cheering underneath the Friday night lights, chanting 4P at our annual bell game against our crosstown rivals is my most cherished high school memory. So, if there's one thing I want students to take away from this talk, is that by simply raising your hand, making your voice heard, participating in an activity, going to a school sporting event, going to a school dance, it can really open you up to the beauty of high school life. And this talk does not solely pertain to future and current high school students. This talk pertains to everybody in here. Because really this talk you can take throughout your lifetime and whatever you choose to do. The decision is yours. I chose to change my pathway freshman year. And in the wise words of Mr. Robert Frost, I took the road less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Thank you.